all of the families, the parents of our present students, and we have many parents of our graduating class of 2011 that are now off at many wonderful places all over the country. And their parents are here to once again be very proud of them. And we'd like to welcome you back and know that you're welcome here anytime to come and visit us. And also the parents of our current seniors are here for what is really a very, very proud moment for me. And that's why we call ourselves West Hill and Proud. And that's why I am the very proud principal of our high school. I said in the very beginning, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite school days, and it comes at the front end of the year. It's pretty remarkable. I do remember the group from last year, and what I do remember is it was not nearly as large as our group this year. So that means yet another time there's something pretty wonderful going on here at West Hill High School. Just for some of our grandparents, aunts and uncles, whomever, who are not totally familiar with the POD grant, the POD program. POD is an acronym for Project Opening Doors. POD is a wonderful grant program that has allowed many, many more students in West Hill High School to take AP exams. And as we move along in the grant, it's allowing many more students to be ready for the prerequisite courses, the courses that come before AP classes, so that when we finally do get to AP classes, which now you can start taking when you're a freshman at West Hill High School, you are more prepared to really reach your potential. So when our school district's mission is to make every student that graduates from each high school college ready, we take that very seriously. And sitting in front of me is really the epitome of what our mission's all about. I guess you can kind of look at today as a destination. You're here today because you received a qualifying score on an AP exam last spring. And that's something to be very proud of. In fact, there are many students here who received multiple qualifying scores, which is no easy feat, I'm sure. So like I said, this is a destination right now. But when you took the AP exam, if you can kind of think of it as a journey, okay, what you did along the way, hopefully you met some model people, that there were some characteristics of their work ethic, of how they did things that helped you improve your skills. Perhaps it was one of your teachers, and it's not necessarily always your AP teacher. Maybe it was a fellow student that you studied with that you said, wow, I really got something from being with that person, and you've added that to your repertoire that's making you a stronger student. Maybe it's somebody in your family that helped you. And all of those things that happened to you along the way hopefully gave you some tools that you'll continue to use so that you'll continue to be very, very successful. I'd like you to just enjoy the next hour or so because it really is about you. You're at a destination, you've achieved something, and you've achieved it because of your work ethic. And you are going to receive some money today for that achievement. And as you will see, and some of your teachers will as well, and that's really the way the grown-up world works. In many, many places in the grown-up world, okay, let's not talk about Wall Street right now, but in many places in the grown-up world, when you work this hard, there is a monetary prize at the end of that. And that's exactly what you're seeing here today. Before we begin, though, I'd like to acknowledge the West Hill teachers and counselors that are all here. If you can just give us a wave. And students, if you can just appropriately thank them. Because they, too, bought into the concept that many, many more of our students could be capable and able to take AP classes, and here you are. And along the way, they've done lots of studying too. They've taken lots of courses. They've done lots of staff development that has helped them be better able to prep you. And by the way, some of them are so wonderful that now they're actually going out and training other teachers. So whenever you can, before you leave this year, be sure that you thank them because they've worked very hard as well. Okay. I'd like to introduce someone who's pretty important to me in my life, Dr. Rao. If you can just step up. Dr. Rao is the president of our Board of Education. She was the principal of Roxbury School, if that means anything to a lot of you here. And exactly, that's where it all starts. As one parent just said, it started out with a wonderful kindergarten teacher at Roxbury School for somebody that's sitting here right now. I just want to tell you my favorite Dr. Rao story. Dr. Rao actually hired me, and I'm not going to go into the year, but it was a long time ago. And I was a new teacher at Roxbury School, and it was, I don't know, there